Hello everyone and welcome to episode 10 of Let's Play Diablo. We are now recording with a S-video cable and I paid too much for it, but what are you gonna do? I can already tell difference though. It looks better, the colors are better, it's nowhere near as blurry, it's just much sharper image. And this time around we should have that second quest that I brought up last time. Let's talk to Ogden, the tavern owner.
Master, I have a strange experience to relate. I know that you have a great knowledge of those monstrosities that inhabit the labyrinth, and this is something that I cannot understand for the very life of me. I was awakened during the night by a scraping sound just outside of my tavern. When I looked out from my bedroom, I saw the shapes of small demon-like creatures in the inn-yard. After a short time they ran off, but not before stealing the sign to my inn. I don't know why the demons would steal my sign, but leave my family in peace. 'Tis strange, no?
Okay, so basically we need to go find the sign for his tavern. And that's on level 4 of the labyrinth, which is where you acquire this quest. You get to level 4, you go talk to him, and he gives it to you. So let's do that. I was actually doing some research online on this, why my items keep disappearing, and I found out that every single time you start a new game, any unique item that you have instantly disappears. I don't know why this happens, and I think it's really, really stupid. It's like, what's the point in having unique items in the game if I'm not going to be able to use it? Like, you're supposed to play this game where you gain some level, start a new game, gain some more levels, so on and so forth. If you try to just play it through, you're going to eventually get overwhelmed and get your ass kicked and die. But because of that, I have different equipment now. Let's take a look. Let's see. Standard Claymore, Ring of Vim. You already knew about the Raven's Ring of Skill, and the Studded Leather of Zest. Small Shield, and Cap of Might. Cap of Might kind of sucks, but what can you do? Okay. Let's read this book.
All praises to Diablo, Lord of Terror and survivor of the Dark Exile. When he awakened from his long slumber, my Lord and Master spoke to me of secrets that few mortals know. He told me the kingdoms of the high heavens and the pits of the burning hells engage in an eternal war. He revealed the powers that have brought this discord to the realms of man. My Lord has named the battle for this world and all who exist here the Sin War.
Okay, that's a bit more backstory for you. Interesting note, there's actually a trilogy of books that takes place before these games called The Sin War. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend reading them. They're not that good. I've read them. And it's just kind of like people move from place to place, they get in trouble, and every single time they get in trouble, they gain new powers that help them get out of that trouble. And that just kind of destroys any and all tension that the books might have had. So I really got a new form of this called the Plague Eater. But anyway, I really didn't like that. But yeah, there's your book for you. A bit more backstory. Who could be writing that book? Obviously, someone from around here probably wrote it, because obviously this is where Diablo was buried. His soulstone was buried below this sanctuary that we're in. And we know that the Archbishop Lazarus kidnapped the king's son. We know that he led a bunch of he led a bunch of prisoners down into the depths to try to rescue the king's son, but it wound up being a trap where they got attacked by demons and killed. Most of them got killed. Wirt got taken, got his leg caught. Farnham survived and turned to booze. Griswold survived. And Wirt eventually came... Griswold went back in and saved Wirt. And Wirt hadn't been the same since. So something... all direct result of Lazarus. Wirt, obviously Wirt was tortured by the demons and his leg is gone. And replaced with a wooden leg. But you would guess that he's probably more troubled than he seems. It would certainly make sense that he would be more troubled than he seems. Like, he wants to be a tough guy and shrug it off, be like, oh yeah, demons bothered me, took my leg, but no big deal. But I doubt that. But could it possibly be that Lazarus is the one that wrote that book? It's my running theory, at least, but the game never actually tells you who wrote that book. It just kind of leaves it up for you to decide, and that's my theory, is that Lazarus wrote it. Let's go in here. Book of Firewall. I doubt I can use that, but let's look. I was right. Mana Shield. Okay, Mana Shield is an interesting spell, and if you're playing as a as a spellcaster, it'll be your freaking lifeline, because you cannot get your health all that high as a spellcaster, but you can get your mana very high as a spellcaster. So you can get high defense by having plus to strength, and use Mana Shield and wear high armor, and then you'll take all physical damage that you take will actually go to your mana pool instead. And if you have a lot of mana, you can easily replenish it with mana potions. Don't feast and heal. You can easily replace your mana with mana potions. Oops. And it'll look like you're taking a lot less damage, because it'll be going to a much deeper pool to draw from your damage, and it really protects your ass as a spellcaster. It really does. It's your fucking lifeline. Like, you need that spell. There's nothing over here. So I have if I find a healing item, I'm gonna pick that up and use it. Quilted armor, skull cap. Let's go up here. As a warrior, your mana shield's practically useless to you, because your mana pool is going to be small anyway, but your health pool is going to be very large. Come at me, bros. Come at me! Spine Eater. Okay, now I definitely need to use one of them. $36 gold. God, I want to get a better weapon. I really like that gnarled root, but no, the game won't let me keep that for some stupid reason. And that's something they changed in Diablo 2. Like, in Diablo 2, you can't even start a new game. But every single time you exit and enter a new game, every single enemy that you kill is back alive again, so you can kill them all again for the sake of gaining experience. And that the direct result of that is that you never need to start a new game like you do with this one. And your unique items never disappear. The only way to get them to disappear is to make them disappear yourself by dropping them on the ground or like selling them or something. And they also have another class, several other classes of item in that game. It's such a massive improvement over this one. If you've played it, then you know I'm loving this video. It looks really good, so much better. Colors don't bleed together nearly as much, and the detail's sharper and it's less blurry, it is more defined. This was a worthwhile purchase without a doubt, and I hope that shows in the video. I hope it winds up looking even better for you guys than just me doing color correction and image sharpening, which I'll still do. And get these videos looking as good as I possibly can for you guys. The only way to go from here is to get a new capture device, which I can't afford right now. This is a much cheaper temporary fix that will make my videos look significantly better for the time being. Let's go this way. Tell you what, guys, I really missed playoff hockey. Like I'm a Stars fan. I've been a Stars fan since before they won their cup in 1999. And for years I was just used to, I mean, the Stars got to the playoffs every single year. That's what they did. Before we do this, I'm going to go around this thing, but this is where the quest is located, so just so you guys know, this is where it is. I just don't want to get interrupted by these guys first. Okay, got him. Now let's go talk to him.
That one that killed all. You get me magic banner or we attack. You no live with life. You kill big uglies and give back magic. Go past corner and door, find uglies. You give, you go.
Okay, so he thinks the tavern sign is a magic banner of some sort, and he's the one that stole it, and it was taken from him by another group of demons. These guys, overlords. Obviously, we're not going to give it back to him, which I'm sure he won't be happy about, but we're not going to do it anyway. we're going to give it back to its rightful owner. No, go into the portal, dumbass. I really hope you guys are enjoying this series, because I'm enjoying playing through this game for you. Oh, and just a heads up, probably going to miss a few days because I have a friend coming into town. He's going to be here for a while, so going to hang out with him, but he's going to be sleeping in the living room, which is kind of like the living room is connected to the dining room, which is where my computer is located. But now I need to identify these items first. Griswold might have a quest to talk to us about that I want to do in a later video.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
So I'm just going to heal and identify the staff, which I just did, and sell it.
What ails you, my friend?
Buy items. Full healing. Okay. That'll give us enough room in our inventory to pick up the sign and give it to Ogden. Let's go buy a couple I wish I had had enough inventory space when I did this, so I wouldn't have to do this. Okay, let's go back down and get the magic banner, as he put it. That's a terrible impression. I suck at impressions. And bring it back to Ogden. And then we will go back down and finish the quest. And next time I will meet you guys on level 4 of the labyrinth. Or 5 of the labyrinth, rather. And we'll play through that. And then we'll continue from there. Probably overpowered for level 5, but what are you going to do? Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to do this first, because I bought 2 of these on purpose. Okay, now I can pick it up and give it to Ogden. And Ogden's going to give me an item. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sell stuff at Griswold, and I'll just skip the text if he talks to me. And then I'll play it in a future video. So don't worry, you will get to hear it. But I just want to do it in the future, not now.
Oh, you didn't have to bring back my sign, but I suppose that it does save me the expense of having another one made. Well, let me see. What could I give you as a fee for finding it? What have we here? Oh, yes. This cap was left in one of the rooms by a magician who stayed here some time ago. Perhaps it may be of some value to you.
It gives us the Harlequin crest, and go identify it.
Stay a while and listen.
It's basically useless to us, but if we were playing as a mage, it's not that bad. Armor class -3, -1 damage from all enemies, +2 to all attributes.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what can I do for you?
We'll listen to your story later, buddy. Over
What can I do
50,000.
for you?
Maul of Vin, Fine Claymore of Swiftness. what does my shield do? Okay.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Grant a large shield. Fine Claymore of Swiftness. Look at that, 9 to 25. Nice.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Okay, let's rearrange the old inventory here. I decided to go ahead and get new items because I had over 50,000 gold, which means that my entire inventory was full, or not, or the entire bottom row of my inventory was filled up with gold, and then there was one more slot. So I was like, I have too much gold. I might as well get some new items, and I did. Let's go finish this quest, shall we? And then we'll call it a game. Come on, game. Load. This is the load times are pretty slow on this version of Diablo, and they're much faster on the PC version, so there is that. If you have a way to play the PC version without, like, I mean, I would say go ahead and do it. Yep, they're coming to attack me. A whole bunch of them. Dead. Dead. You guys are annoying. One of you runs. I kill the rest. I kill one. The rest of you run. So it's going to take me forever to kill all of you. But I'll do it. Come on. There we go. Get your ass over here. Get your ass over here. Oh man, there's still a lot of them. Look at that. Die, Snot Spill. Thanks for the magic item, Snot Spill. More gold. Even more gold. Is that all of them? Nope. There's still 2 left. See how I mentioned that this game likes to cram a lot of enemies into a small space? That's it for this episode of Let's Play Diablo. Thanks everybody for watching this episode. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. It would be greatly appreciated. And we will talk to you guys next time. Thanks everybody. Bye.